Hi there. My name is Megan Schuster, and I am a member of the group Qool Kidz in SPCE 611 with Dr. Illyri, and I will be presenting the methods section of our replication project. The members of the group Qool Kidz who participated in the behavior change replication project are Deb Turley, Megan Schuster, Thomas Roselle, Dominique Keller, and Megan Reed. Each participant wore a Real Alt 3D Tri-Sport pedometer during all waking hours, except during self-care routines, including hygiene and dressing, in order to self-monitor total daily steps taken. A step is defined as any activity that resulted in a count being recorded and displayed on the pedometer. This definition was presented in the original article by Normand, 2008. The pedometers had a 30-day memory feature that allowed each participant to record the total number of daily steps taken on a Google Sheets spreadsheet. The study used a multiple baseline across participants' design, as well as an AB-AB reversal design. During the baseline phase, each participant covered the screen of the pedometer with a piece of opaque tape so that we were not able to see the daily totals. After 1 week, all participants removed the tape and used the pedometer's 30-day memory feature to record total daily steps taken from the previous week. Megan Reed had the most stable baseline levels after 1 week of baseline data, so she began the treatment 1 phase first, while the rest of the participants remained in the baseline phase. In the treatment 1 phase, each participant calculated the average daily steps taken from the previous week, and that average was the set criterion for total daily steps during the following week. This procedure was utilized at the end of each week to determine the criterion for the next week's daily totals. If a participant did not meet the daily set criterion on at least 4 days within a 7-day data collection period, then the criterion remained the same for the next week. If a participant did meet the set criterion on 4 out of 7 data collection days, then the participant calculated the average steps taken from that week, and that number became the new set criterion for the following week. Following a multiple baseline across participants design, Dominique K was the next participant with the most stable baseline. So she began the treatment 1 phase 5 days after Megan Reed began the treatment 1 phase. The remaining group members continued to implement the treatment 1 phase with a staggered start that was dependent upon the stability of the baseline data. So after Megan Reed and Dominique Keller, then Deb Turley started treatment 1 phase, followed by Thomas Roselle, and last, Megan Schuster. After each participant exhibited stability in their treatment 1 data, the participants returned to a baseline 2 phase for 1 week. Baseline 2 followed the same procedure as baseline 1. After returning to a baseline 2 phase for 1 week, each participant began the treatment 2 phase, which followed the same procedure as the treatment 1 phase. Inter-observer agreement was recorded by each participant on 2 out of 7 data collection days per week. Megan Reed used a random number generator to determine which days per week we would calculate IOA data. For example, week 1, days 5 and 6, week 2, days 1 and 6. Using the 30-day memory feature on the pedometer, each participant posted a picture of the total daily steps that had been recorded for the days that had been determined by the random number generator. Treatment integrity was established through the use of weekly video meetings on Google Hangout, group text messages, and a shared document, both on Google Docs and on Google Sheets, where group members discussed each other's progress with one another, responded to each other's questions, and ensured each participant was accurately following the steps of the study. The participants also provided each other with positive reinforcement, verbal feedback, and encouragement to each other through the use of verbal praise and gifts in the group text.